Hi, this is Nashayla Moore, and I just want to say that last video of the cheater, woo, she really did her thing, didn't she? She really did her thing. Nashayla Moore have to give credit when credit is due, and I'm just gonna have more videos of that, or like that rather, and I'm just gonna, just bring it. I'm just so surprised. She and he did their thing. It was just like a real life video, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to come on and say hi. And thank you guys who all rocking with Nashayla Moore. Thank you guys. If you're rocking with me, I appreciate it. It's time. The time has come, You're going to hear some voices of some women sometimes instead of just, hearing always about the men. And, I'm just really excited, and I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy. I don't know. That's all I can really say. I'm just, I really don't do lives. This is the first time I did a live, like a real live. And there are going to be more lives to come. There are going to be more lives to come. I'm going to be doing more lives. I'm going to be doing more skits, and we're still aware about COVID, so we're trying to protect ourselves and doing the skits and just doing it. That's all I can really say, guys. Doing it. I have a new website the book is gonna be available on. It's gonna be available on Nashayla Moore www.nashaylamore.net. Look at me bringing out the old book. This is the old one, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's that old one. The first one. That first one that came out when Nashayla Moore was a baby. What I mean, baby in the game. Didn't really know what she was doing. I was trying to bring out the other book, you guys. I'm trying to establish a platform, you guys, to talk to you guys more and not just talk to you guys from the podcast and talk to you guys from, how I normally talk on the podcast or I speak on my video, but it's already pre-recorded. I'm trying to get, in the habit of talking to you guys, regular on the lives, And despite the fact that nobody's here right now, that's fine. You guys will go back and you'll listen to it. And, like I said before, met some very great people, some very great, interesting people. And they were team Nashayla Moore. They were team Nashayla Moore. They were interested. They were happy to do it. And I was happy for them to do it because, like I said before, sometimes these skits is not as easy as people think. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? It's not as easy as you think. It's a lot of hard work, and you basically, you put in your mind and your body, and sometimes you're going down memory lane when you're doing these skits, when you're, acting the skits or whatever, you're almost reacting sometimes a moment or a situation or a certain time in your life that you probably had it happen before, and the skits are not to offend anybody or to hurt anybody. It's just basically to inform, because we all know a cheater, man and woman, we all know a cheater, ladies and gentlemen. And it's just really, it was interesting to see that, when we went through the skits, and there are going to be more skits. There's going to be more skits. There's going to be more, how can I say, acts or whatever you want to call it, because I'm going to continue to bring the content. I had a discussion with a young lady, beautiful young lady. Her name is Jazz. We went live on her platform, and we talked about one of the characters in the book. Another character this very interesting character that I wrote about. It's the Vulture. And you guys are like, what is a vulture? What is a vulture? A vulture is a taker. A vulture is a taker. And a taker can be from a woman or man perspective. It doesn't have to necessarily be a man. But I'm a woman and I'm a heterosexual, so I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. A vulture can be can be a woman, it can be a man. It doesn't necessarily have to be, a man vulture. But when you have a vulture, and people think necessarily it's money, it's not always necessarily money that a vulture might necessarily take or want from you. A vulture can take your time. It could be your love. It could be several things. It don't necessarily have to be like money. The bottom line, a vulture is an opportunist. When they see an opportunity, or when they see that they, it's a benefit, if you want to use that as what I'm saying, then they're going to jump on it, and vultures are everywhere, Sometimes vultures can be narcissistic. You can have vultures that are narcissistic. With that being said, it's nothing wrong with that, because they're all around us. But if you are a type of person that's very emotional and can't handle, how can I say it, actions that are very dramatic, because they can be very dramatic and they can go from one extreme to the next real quick, from 0 to 100. They can love you and then they can turn around and hate you. So it's really, really, extreme. And this is like a really, really deep, long conversation I'm not trying to talk about right now. But I am talking about this book. And you guys need to cop this book. Go on the website. Don't go get it from Barnes & Noble and eBay and Amazon. They have the original copy. They have the original copy, ladies and gentlemen. They don't have the copy that I'm showing everybody. Everybody's signed and everything. They have my first book. This is my first book. It belongs to me. Yes, it does. Nisha Lamore. This book belongs to Nisha Lamore as well. But at the time, Nisha Lamore did not have the trademark. At the time, Nisha Lamore didn't know about copywriting and everything else. I was just excited to go get a book. Write a book. I'm sorry. I was excited to write a book. I was excited to do my own thing. And, a lot of times you don't know. When you know better, you do better. You have to know about copywriting and trademarks and stuff like that. That's very, very important. A lot of times people, we don't see it until the end, and you could be messing up your investment generations to come. You have to trademark your stuff, ladies and gentlemen. That's not information that you have to go to school and learn. You basically, that's public information. I would never charge somebody to teach you that, because it's just public information. You have to trademark. You have to spend the money and invest in yourself. That's investing in yourself. Nisha Lamore didn't know any better. She didn't know any better. And this is why you guys are going to learn to love me, because you're going to learn a whole lot with this journey of Nisha Lamore. I didn't understand the value of this book, the power. I didn't understand the power of the book until it was still on the website. I'm not the website, but it was on Amazon, eBay, Barnes & Noble for years. And when I realized that this book was more powerful than what, I was like, wow, that's my book. And it's still on the website after years. And I'm like, why is my book still on the website? From what I understood, I was going to be a one-hit wonder, because I had wrote with the Mask. I did a photo shoot with the Mask. So I'm under the impression that I'm not going to be, they were making it seem like, oh, you're writing with a Mask, they're not going to accept you. But maybe I was before my time, but it wasn't that they wasn't going to accept me. I had a vision, and the vision, they wasn't ready for it yet. Because now, look at everybody now. Everybody's wearing the mask. I had the mask. I took a photo shoot years ago with that book. Years ago. The first book. And they kept telling me that they wasn't ready for that. They wasn't ready for that. And I was like, why? I tried to, listen and reason with them, trying to figure out what was going on. They just did not want to accept that things change. Society change. Everything don't stay the same. Look at the world right now, ladies and gentlemen. The world is changing every day. If we just take a look around, we're changing every day. I have changed. When I look at the Nashay Lamore that I first started writing, I'm not the same person. I'm not the same person. I'm so wise. And I don't want to say I'm an old woman because I'm not. But I'm so wise. It's just like, look at all the things I had to learn. And a lot of times you have to learn it by trial and error. Everybody didn't teach me. I had to learn. You know, they didn't volunteer the information to tell me, you know, you need to trademark your stuff. You need to make sure your stuff is copywritten. Copyright and trademarking your information or your patent, your vision or whatever you're doing. I can't stress how valuable that is. That is a big investment to yourself. Because if you don't patent your information, people can steal your vision. They can steal what you created, your idea. And I have so much more knowledge about this stuff because I had to learn trial and error. And now, you know, God has allowed me to come back strong. God has allowed, I have to give the glory to God, ladies and gentlemen, because, you know, I know people are going to watch this after I record this. I had to give the glory to God because I basically was about to give up on my vision. And I was allowing people to make money off Nashay Lamore. And I'm not ashamed to say this. One day this story will hit the headlines. People were buying my vision. And I didn't even want to accept it because I didn't want to learn. All it took is to copyright, trademark, or whatever, and take control over what is yours. And another thing, I was kind of like thinking I couldn't do it. I was having some low self-esteem at the time because I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to do that. And when you have low self-esteem and you don't know, a lot of times you won't do what you're supposed to do. But right now, I hope my journey, my life, I hope it helps somebody. You know, it's not all about Nashay Lamore. It is about Nashay Lamore as far as I'm with the comeback. You know, I am trying to come back. But I also hope that I help people at the same time, too. I'm not, just trying to just be about me and don't think about nobody else. I hope that I can help somebody. I hope that somebody learns something from Nashay Lamore and they go back when I'm an old lady that say, you know what, Nashay Lamore, she taught me this. And remember this lady, you had a vision and they tried to steal her vision and she wrote books or whatever and they was trying to steal her name and this and that. Yes, I hope one day, I'm somewhere big and they learn, children learn or whatever. You have to copyright or trademark or patent your vision, your goals, your dreams, whatever it is that you're doing when it comes to starting your own business, starting something that you're trying to create. You cannot let people take your power. That is your power. You created it. You started it. Never let somebody, I don't care if you can spend money on all the other stuff, you can invest in yourself. You can invest in yourself. And I had to learn that the hard way. So, don't think it was a smooth cakewalk. Nashay Lamore was at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen, at one time or another. I was at the bottom. And it wasn't easy to pick myself up, to get my strength, and to say, hey, if I have to fight, I have to fight. This is my book. I created this book. Not Amazon, not eBay, not Barnes & Noble, not none of the places that you see the book on, because the book is on a lot of sites when you Google the name Nashay Lamore, and I'm just like, wow. I haven't got a dime from these sites, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the heck? And it's not funny, but it's funny, because I'm like, wow, it's just crazy. I'm laughing now, but I was crying years ago. So don't think that it's funny to me. It's not. I thank God, and he's bringing me through it, because I was in a dark place. The writing was therapeutic to me to help me through the relationships. I was really, really going through it. Yes, I was going through it. And sometimes when you're going through it in relationships, marriages, coming out of a marriage, coming out of something, you don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to talk to my sister. I didn't want to talk to my friend. I didn't want to talk to nobody. So, I just want to say, at the end of the day, you guys have to understand that your power is in your creation, and patent your creation. Patent your creation. You have to understand the power in that. You have to understand that you are in control of that. You are the boss. You are the CEO. Don't let nobody take that power from you. And whatever it is whatever gift you have, keep it. Don't lose it. You can always expound on your gift. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. My gift was, I have a gift for gab of speaking about things on a higher level and, bringing people together, having their attention when I speak. And relationships was something I like to talk about. I've been talking about relationships for years. And instead of having the girls' night out, the hen parties and everything, I said, you know what? I'm going to start writing about it. So I started doing a journal when I was upset instead of always talking about it. And the journals became books. Things I seen, things that I experienced. And believe it or not, you might think I'm joking. I have so many titles. Yeah, I have so many titles. It's so much talent in regards to speaking about something. I have so many titles about that. So I'm just gonna say, I'm trying to get this person's attention. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but he's not watching. He's not paying me no attention. But I'm just gonna say, don't ever give up on your dream. Don't ever give up on your dream. Don't ever stop believing in yourself. Believe in yourself when nobody else does. And trust me, he wasn't paying me no attention. I guess he wasn't trying to hear me. I was trying to tell him something, but it's okay. Just never stop believing in yourself. And I keep God first. That's also my inner strength, and I believe in myself. And always, I don't tell everybody my plan, what I need to do. I just do it. Just do it. Believe in yourself. Just do it. Stop giving an announcement. You don't have to give an announcement of everything. Everybody's not going to be happy for you. In closing, everybody's not going to be happy for you. But they're happy for you when the results come. But they're not going to be happy for you when you're doing it, or when you mention it, or you're bringing it up, or you say you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Just do it. Just do it. Again, this is not the last of Nashay Lamore. These 2 books that you see, I have so many titles of places that I've been, as far as with my life and experience. The titles are going to keep coming. I just never had the courage to write about it, but I wrote the